Gemini, welcome to my channel. Come on in. This week I'm going to be giving you messages for March of 2026. Come on in. I hope everybody's doing well today. I do want to go over a few things before I get into my tarot. I don't usually start out with any big spiel or anything, so I'm going to try and keep it, somewhat brief. But I actually am getting my videos out a little late this week, or to me, it feels late. I had to take a couple days for mental health day, kind of thing, because, well, if you don't know, I'm a Scorpio, okay? I like my spooky, scary murder mysteries. I like my conspiracies. And my energy, I like to investigate. I'm a researching kind of energy. I like to know, you know. So having that in mind, with everything in the news and the media these days, we are getting bombarded left and right, straight ahead, in the back, every side angle, and then some, by all kinds of things going on. The war, the inflation, the aliens, the Epstein files, just everything. So anywho, being a reader and being balanced and somewhat, well, I am self-taught, and I thought, okay, I'm going to look into this kind of thing in the Epstein files, okay? And I'm going to try and see if I can, I wanted to see. I mean, a lot of people are in the same boat as me right now. A lot of people want the damn truth. They're sick and tired of it. They need clarity. People in this world, they just want to fucking know already, instead of having, it's just so conniving and deceiving and so anywho, trying to stay on track. I deep dove into the files that are out so far. And I deep dove. Of course, I didn't even hit nearly half of them, but for deep diving, I deep dove. I learned a lot of shit. In the process of this shit that I learned, processing the profoundness, the bigness, the vastness, it's just unbelievable, and how it's all fucking connected. Now, I don't know how much people out there know yet, or don't know, or don't want to know, or whatever, and I don't want to be that one, telling you things about these files if you're not curious yourself to learn about them. But on the other hand, I guess I want to forewarn people, because honestly, this shit is real. It's happening, and it's in the now, in the very now, and that's so I did take a couple days out, and I think processing a lot of these things, I felt sick to my stomach. I wanted to throw up. It was I just couldn't understand. I have never even heard of these things before. Like it just blew my mind. Yeah, it just it's unbelievable. And that's only that area, right? Now we have everything else to focus on. I don't know. We're going to be deciphering these files for years. They're going to digest the shit out of these things. So it's not going away. Thank God, because we need the truth. People want to see it. They're sick and tired of being in the dark and lied to, right? Now, depending on who hears what and how mentally stable people are, how they take it, a lot of things can happen, So I guess I am calling I feel like this is the times. The Starseeds and Lightworkers are being called to get to their stations. Get your spiritual armor on and your warrior strength, because this is when we need to be balanced for others. We need to shine the light. We need to give the hope where it seems so hopeless. Hi there. You see your name? Zeris? Hi, Zeris. My eyes aren't good. My glasses are over there. um, but when I'm telling you, I guess what I'm trying to say in a nutshell is be mindful of what you listen to and for how long, and for God's sakes, get off the boob tube and the internet. If you're, know when to balance these things and process these things before you keep listening. And they want to keep you in fear, they want to keep you stuck. We know this, right? So don't do that. Yep, right. um and I just believe that I did, and I took my couple days. I chilled out. I did what I needed to do to balance again, so I could come on here and try and still be that starseed light worker for whoever isn't and needs to hear some truth or clarity or messages, or that's what this is all about. Now, pretty deep, pretty deep, and I only touched one of the, umpteen topics. So I'm going to try and put this aside right now. And we're going to get into our reading, Gemini. Spirit guides, universe, angels, ancestors, possible friends who may have passed over, the higher galactic beings that might be overseeing this act of divination, after all, and the ascended masters. Please come in today and help guide and give us messages for their best and highest good in a way that we can all understand. Please and thank you. I felt that rhythm coming out. I don't know what that means. There was like maybe somebody's listening to some tribal rhythms or some kind of cool, like, I don't know. That just came through me though. It's kind of weird. Anywho, don't forget to flip and flop. I hope everybody's having a good day on top of everything that I was just talking about. So let's get down. Let's see what's going on with you for the next couple weeks. All right, we got love affair, down low, sex fix, dirty little secret. Something about that in the past, okay? Something about that. Smell the roses, slow down, take some you time, and get out in nature, right? Getting out in nature right now is important, anywho, even if you do live in the northern hemisphere, because I do, and it's still winter. Who cares? Put on a couple layers. Get warm, get bundled up, and go for a walk. It's you have to, and if you're able, possibilities, follow your dreams, make up your mind, and believe in yourself. You have a lot of possibilities coming up in the next couple weeks, Gemini. I like it. This is crowning you. Okay? Know that. Two more. All right, I got two right off. I love how they listen to me like that. I think I got this one first. Technically, exhausted, burned out, burdened, and empty. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Hello, hi everybody. Tapping in and out. Yeah, you are feeling depletion. I feel a lot of you, even like you are really burned out. All right, hopeful, inspired, optimistic, and success. Very nice, Gemini. I like it. I know you, my collective, has been going through some tough times. So, yep, I like what I see so far. Whatever this dirty little secret's about, though, I'm curious. Spirit, universe, talk to me. Talk to us. What do I need to see? Tag team, love affair, dirty little secret, sex fix, and on the down low. I kind of feel like that is, ironic somehow, for some of you. Takes two, but it could be about three for some people. All right. Once your spirit broken. Oh boy, this is deep. That card alone changes the vibe. Because, quite honestly, I had that happen to me before in my life. and it just got out of that vibe and healed. And then poof, here I am on YouTube doing this crazy thing. Anywho, we're going to get into that. PTSD, CPTSD, and triggers. Somebody's trying to trigger you, maybe, or you're triggering them. Don't forget to flip and flop your energies and genders each and every time you feel fit during my readings. Just don't force it, right? Yeah. Possibilities, follow your dreams, make up your mind, and believe in yourself. You know, it's funny, I was just doing a reading. Yes, I have PTSD and CPTSD. I was diagnosed back in, I don't know, 2018 or 2017 or whatever. Yeah, I've been through a lot, and then it was even more. So my amount of trauma was unbelievable. And I've been working through it, but anywho, I've been healing. I always will have to. And in my reading I did the other day, I again was triggered by something. I'm not even sure what, but I disassociated and I forgot my train of thought completely. So I just kind of kept on reading, but it affects all of us. Okay. So these things are very serious. So whoever wanted your spirit broken or whatever, this is a serious narcissist. It could be a sociopath or a psychopath, you know, either who. I'm feeling dark, and it's been in your cards. So, all right, we're going to see. I need 2 more of these, and we're going to get into your tarot. Obsidian. Protection, man. You know it. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Some of you were looking for protection. Asking for protection, you know. You're exhausted. You're burned out. Feeling empty. There's a tag team here. Are you against a tag team? Or are you part of the tag team? Or is it your other partner? I'm not sure how that's going to be. It depends on where you are in the story. Let me see one more. I think they want me to take that one. Psychic gifts. Yeah, rock on, baby. Hopeful, inspired, optimistic, and success. Now, if you have success and hopeful right over psychic gifts, I have a feeling that's my higher vibrationals in their north node are psychics. Some of you are psychic mediums. Some of you, you know, you're mystics, you're empaths, you're sensitives, you know, something like that. But if this is a successful card, know that you're protected, period. Right? But if you're dealing with the dark energies, it's a relentless type energy. And that's where the exhaustion and depletion comes in. Right? All right. So, yeah, we're going to use my Wild Unknown Tarot deck today. Spirit, universe, thank you. Keep them coming. Thank you. Judgment down, tag team. Yeah, you think? They're not woke. You think? But yeah, these people are in bad judgment. These are the times. This is karma. This is fate. And I feel like, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is kind of in that card somehow, some way. But I feel like, yeah, this tag team, they're not doing things they're doing it behind the scenes, maybe. Okay. Daughter in Pentacles reversed. Yeah. Yeah, they're not. Smell the roses. Once your spirit broken. And this is a very, yeah, they're not planting good shit. You know? Whoever this was, see, that's another thing. Now, I'm an abuse survivor for some of you who don't know. And I dealt with my immediate family members, my dad. I'll just fucking say it, whatever. It's out there anyway. He tried to, you know, and it was just really bad. I ended up losing like 8 people of my most immediate family, basically overnight because of everything that just played out. So yeah, I get triggered really bad, and they used to do it on purpose to me. And I was like the bear in the cage, and they would keep going, and they would keep poking and antagonizing, and, you know, kind of piss me off. And it really got to the point where I couldn't handle it. you know. I got the help just in time, thank God. That was preordained, I believe, because they wanted me dead. Because when people are in this state, they're depressed. They may want to off themselves, right? It may be hopeless situations in every way around you. See, when you're a serious narcissist or sociopath or whatnot, they will create scenarios around your entire life, your friends, your work, and they'll look like the victim, right? So getting to know these things is important for people that are new to this kind of stuff, you know. I do feel like I have some newer viewers on my channel. I don't know who that is or if they're not on yet and they're watching it later, but I feel like there's going to be somebody. Anyway, Father of Swords, yeah, ruthless fucking energies. It is. I am not surprised that the devil energy hasn't shown up, but it doesn't matter because I feel it. Know that you're protected. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. You are exhausted. You are depleted, but keep on keeping on. This is what I was just talking about in the beginning of my reading when I was talking about the files and how we have to keep the hope and keep the faith right now in the darkest of fucking times. And this is when you become warrior, right? You're a flippin' spiritual warrior because these people want your spirit broken. They want domination, control, money, power, ego, status, and quo. All of it's in there, you know, to an extent that people need to start waking up and seeing this shit. It's for fucking real, man. It is, you know. Psychic gifts, yeah, you see right through it. There's no hiding, right? There's no hiding. The secrets are out. These dirty little secrets that was on a down low, whatever that was, that, you know, yeah. Okay. So this has to do with family. This is the happy family, the rainbow, right? The connections. Yeah, for real. It is real. We got to be real in today's day. You can't be playing around anymore because and for some people that haven't noticed, it's getting fucking real down here on planet Earth. And people around that are in the streets and people that are in their homes and in their neighborhoods, and they're all feeling it. You know, it's getting real. Starseeds and Lightworkers to your stations. Yeah. Okay, so this is about the happy home, the family, right? This may be through the family that they are in bad judgment. These people are not awake. I feel like some of your family members may be, I'm not sure, you discern, may be NPCs, you know, or in that attachment kind of, I don't know how that's going to be. I guess I'm going to leave it there and see what else comes out because this is a general reading, right? This is just in the collective, right? This isn't a personal. Four of Wands, yeah. It is definitely about family. This is good news, however. There is something here, good news. Daughter of Pentacles down. You may be turning something down. I don't know what that is, if it's big or small, but I hope it's not the point of you getting out and just getting refreshed and balanced again and grounded, you know, stay grounded. It's important. And when we have triggers, right? And people, it's hard to stay grounded. And I get it because I get it. Right? I'm living, walking, breathing proof of a lot of everything I experienced, right? I'm the perfect product of what I've experienced. And I don't want anyone out there to go through what I've been through, which is why I'm here. And if I can even help a couple people, then that's why I'm here, right? That's it. So yeah, this is like the Mad Hatter's tea party here, going round and round and round. People could be drinking too much out there in certain situations, but for the most part, I feel like there is something to celebrate. coming up in the next couple weeks or fairly soon for a lot of you. You know, some of these things were done in such a big way, and you may feel, male or female out there, you may feel like you're on your own, right? Some of these things, it was probably abuse, you know, narcissistic abuse. And when it's demonic and it's real, that's exactly what it is, you know. Here's some wish fulfillment for you. Obsidian. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're exhausted. And I know that you're, but it's there because it's there. Okay. We got this ruthless, um, hard, cold, maybe, person, but in between, that's in between, but you are protected is what I see, right? Something's coming to a stop. Psychic gifts, things are coming out but coming to a stop. See, maybe some of you are starting to tap into your psychic gifts and use them and then put a stop to it. Hey, it's going to depend on where you are in the story. Either way, there's success here. I like it for you. Yeah. Show me, I need a bunch. Six of Pentacles reversed. Show me. Kitty just scared the shit out of me. Daughter of Swords reversed. Ten of Swords. Ace of Wands down. Wheel of Fortune. Six of Cups. If any of you are tarot readers out there and you see or feel something in these cards that I don't say or see, absolutely take it with you. That's what it's all about. So just know, right? Eight of Cups, this is all about something that is really weighing you down. I feel the heaviness. It's definitely not fulfilling. Those cups are broken, you know, but I feel like there's change afoot, especially with this Wheel of Fortune card. But where am I here? Yeah, tag team. They stopped something, however, or that's what this is about. Stop putting the energy and synergy into something. It could be that they refuse certain gifts. They refuse to see certain people's gifts, maybe, or their own. But technically, this is not putting into something anymore. So however that may be for you, right? Daughter of Swords down. Once your spirit broken. It was like word witchery, you know? Very healthy and unwise. Some of you, those swords are so sharp, it's brutal. There's, you know, but it is going to depend on all of you again. You know, they want you at rock bottom. They want you. Look at how many times that animal was stabbed. You think it's enough? Think it? You think so? You think it wasn't dead the first time that arrow went through his eyes? You know? No, they had to keep going and keep going and keep going to make sure, right? In such a big way. And the triggers continue. They're going to try, see? That's their job on this earth. If they're truly earthbound, yeah, wow. Some of you, this is pretty fucking deep. You're dealing with some serious shit. I would be burning Palo Santo, sweetgrass, cedar. I heard of a thing once. You may want to do this, I don't know, or at least research it and get more information. But when I was in a bad way and whatever, I needed protection. Seriously, I was dealing with the darkest of the dark here. So I needed it around my home. And I live in a townhouse. So it's kind of awkward to create a boundary when both sides of me has other people living. So I had to find a way to figure this out. And this is like when I first started my channel too. This is like in the first few months or years or something, which wasn't all that long ago, but Anywho, I met this person, and she came online, and then we started messaging each other privately, and she said, take a red brick, an old original, red brick, and a big old hammer and mallet and and crush it. And it takes so much work. Trust me, it's so much harder than you think. But I think that's the intent. And you crush it and you crush it. I've no more. You're protected. This is going to stop. You put all, until it's like dust. Okay. Now, then you sweep up the dust and you put it all the way around your perimeter. And boom, you're protected. That's an old Southern, I believe, belief. And the lady lived in the Bible Belt. So I would believe that to be true, and it has worked for me, since. So there's just one form and just a suggestion. Anywho, back to the reading. Yeah, no drive here. You're absolutely exhausted. No, that's going to be changing soon. Going with the flow of all of this. Wish fulfillment here, remember. Okay? Change is afoot. Okay? It is about change. And I think you're going to be welcoming this, because there's a lot of success around this. It's turning in your favor, Gemini. I like it, but look at all the muck. Look at all the shit that you're trying to swipe out with your sword. It's like a big old spider web, or something. It has everything to do with family or roots or back when. And this again could talk about your inner child. So some of you may be trying to heal your inner child as well, because it may have gone back since you were kids. It's going to depend on all of you, right? All right, now we're going to do this again with my English tarot. This is a very pretty deck. This is for the girls out there. I like this deck. I haven't seen it in a while, so I thought I would use it this week. Ace of Cups, very nice. Tag team, Judgment down. Page of Pentacles. There's some sort of judgment here that, excuse me, some sort of judgment. Okay, somebody's in bad judgment that I see here, but I feel like judgment was called bad in their judgment, and it made you really, 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 really happy. Does that make sense? Like, I feel, because I have 4 of Wands here and I have 3 of Cups here, and I feel like this is emotional fulfillment, and drink deeply. Drink deeply, my friends. This tag team, I think, or whatever that is about kaput. It's coming to an end, maybe, is what I'm feeling. Page of Pentacles has everything to do with like the planting of the seeds, right? Like, what are you planting for the future? That's your harvest, right? Daughter of Pentacles. Somebody refuses to take responsibility or accountability, maybe. Wants your spirit broken. They put the intent, they planted the intent. It was, they do it on purpose. They want to trigger people. Yeah. 2 of Wands down with the 9 of Pentacles. Not really, you don't really have any plans or what. You're on your own. Or somebody is, there's possibilities all around you coming up in the next couple of weeks. I like it a lot. It's going to be changing. I kind of feel like almost quickly for a lot of you. But you're all different on timelines. So 2 of Swords, Father of Swords. Yeah. Obsidian right over this. Yeah. This ruthless, I feel like this is a tyrant energy for some people, or could be. Like a tyrant. Wow. Narcissists and sociopaths. They're so whacked out there. There's so many fucked up people on this planet. I'm picking up all kinds of shit. All right. Anywho. Yeah. Obsidian right over it. They knew what they were doing. For a while, you're not sure what to do, or maybe you're still in that state, but know that not knowing is exactly, it's going to be changing. Plus, when you're in that state of not knowing, your other senses get multiplied, right? All of a sudden, you really feel, you really hear, right? So maybe there's something about that. You're some of you are clairsentience, right? You feel, you sense, your psychic gifts. All right, well, anywho, whatever was dark is coming to light here quickly. Page of Swords. Yeah, and there's very investigative energy, right? This would be the second one because the Daughter of Swords reversed over here. Ding, 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 ding. So this one is very investigative. This one could be sharp-tongued for some of you. I just heard, thanks, Spirit. That was for somebody. But being hopeful, staying hopeful, getting your spiritual armor on and sticking with it and being strong. Okay. Inspired, optimistic, and success. Okay. Show me. Hi, everybody. Thank goodness. No kidding, huh? Thank goodness. King of Wands down. Yeah, if there's that's like a dark warlock or a dark witch, if you ask me. And could that very well be in the family? Tag team. Dirty little secret. Sex fix. Down low. Bad judgment. Somebody fell off their throne. This king. Maybe they were never on it to begin with, because narcissists are about masks and hiding. Maybe it's just out in the light now with that moon reversed, right? Show me. I need more. I need a bunch. Knight of Cups. Queen of Wands down. Dead center in the reading. Three of Wands down. So, you know, with the King and Queen of Wands being this power, possible Tweedledee and Tweedledum energy that I'm getting, you know, these people, there was no good intent. I feel like the Mad Hatter's Tea Party just keeps going, right? That's what it's about, or something, because it's dead center in the reading. This is about empathy and giving a shit, however, about the home here. This is about apologies, maybe. But, you know, when they want your spirit broken, depending on the severity of that, or apologies, I'm not sure. You're going to have to, you know, is that enough? But figure it out, right? Three of Wands down, Nine of Cups. Yeah, wish fulfillment is you don't want it anymore. Absolutely not. Door closed. Moving on. That's just the energy I feel like you want. Obsidian, you want to stay protected. You want to get away from this. You do. There's like a lot of chaos. I feel like a lot of towers were hitting, and you know, it's like, could some of you be feeling overwhelmed? I wonder. This could be abandonment issues, could be neglect. It could be, on the other hand, very just unnurturing. They have no empathy, you know, and that's what this is about, right? Or something, but it's about stopped communication or things coming to a stop. Page of Swords right over it. Psychic gifts. Yep. Queen of Pentacles down, Page of Swords. Sorry about that. I have neighbors. I don't know how loud it is for you, but for me, I jumped. Somebody really doesn't even, somebody here doesn't like your psychic gifts. I think that's what a lot of this has to do with as well for somebody, you know. Show me. Show me. Yeah, you're moving on. I feel like things have been really tough, really heavy, really hard, and maybe getting hit at all angles, but it's definitely coming to a halt, or it's changing. Something is, you know, happening, Captain, because, you know, there's a lot of success and, you know, yeah, you could be the sweetheart, right? Or this is about the sweetheart vibe, Queen of Cups. Yeah. This could be the psychic, the one with psychic gifts, male or female, doesn't want to put into this anymore. Done with it. Yeah, door closed, sayonara, auf Wiedersehen, kind of thing. Ten of Cups again. Ding, 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 ding. You just won't be happy. Maybe you do want an apology. You know, maybe that is your closure. It's going to depend on your situations, right? But it's about that. It's about the empathy. It's about planting seeds for the future and moving on. Some of you have kids out there, you know. Ten of Pentacles is the safety net. Ten of Pentacles is what we strive for, right? It's like the tree of life. It's like the stability, the comfort, the family, the joy. Could be like grandmas, grandpas, aunts, uncles through, you know, that have passed over, you know. PTSD, CPTSD, and triggers right over this. Possibilities all over the place coming in. However, it's going to make you happy, you know. But people need to boss up, you know. Make your choice. Do what you need to do. No could'ves, would'ves, should'ves, no regrets. I say that a lot. There's a pro and con effect to every choice we make. So just trying to make the best choice out of knowing that everything's going to have a pro and a con might help you make a decision, right? 2 more cards, please. We can move on. Thank you. 9 of Wands reversed and the 5 of Swords. There's cruelty here. No shit. Yeah. Somebody, yeah, 9 of Wands down, Ace of Wands down. Wow. With the exhausted card and burned out card, somebody feels like they're depleted. You know? I really want you to know that that little tiny mustard seed inside of you is growing. It's growing. Keep the faith. I feel like things are really happening. It may not be in a way that you expect, but, you know, I feel like your memories is, you know, a lot of you may have only had bad memories. Maybe some of you had good memories, but a lot of bad memories, you know, but whatever it is, this situation could be hopeless. It does talk about how unhealed people are and the severity of it as well. And then on the other hand, I see that people feel like their wishes are not coming true when in fact they are. So know that, Gemini. Okay, I'm going to do this again with my third deck. This is my Slovakian tarot deck. Show me what I need to see. Three of Cups down. Hell yeah, party's over. Tower's here. Right on. Right on. I like it. Party's over. This tag team, dirty little secret bullshit. Warlocks and witches. And I'm not talking about the good ones. This is when the pentagram is turned down, not upright. Wants your spirit broken. Oh, there is one over. I thought so. The Lovers. That's a relationship that you love in abundance with, which is nice. Believe in yourself. Follow your dreams. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. Two of Swords. Oops, Three of Coins. All right, Three of Cups. Party's over. Tag team. Ace of Cups. Fill your own cup. Tower. Yeah. See, when the Tower comes into my readings, a lot of times I look at it like your ancestors who passed over, or angels, spirit guides, your whole spirit team on the other side saw something happening around you in your life they didn't like. And it got to the point where they saw it was not built on integrity and love, and there was something there that when it wasn't from, the pure and the heart. So, and it was not good, whatever that was. Maybe they knew that these people were earthbound or in a bad way and wanted your spirit broken, and they needed to show you something somehow, so they made it happen. And the realizations are huge. And it shook the ground, right? I do feel like that. And because of the exhaustion and depletion and everything that you've been through, right? You need to take a time out, right? You need to balance. Maybe that's what you're doing right now. But whatever it is, drink deeply, right? You do love somebody. Somebody loves you, right? Could this be the trigger or something, I wonder? Crossroads decisions, hope, fear, challenge, and homework with obsidian right above you, right? Right above this column. So I told you how to do that brick trick. But maybe you do just need some nice obsidian. You might want some tourmaline. A nice thing of selenite is good because this is, like the truth sword, so starseeds and lightworkers like that a lot of times. Anywho, getting on with it. It is about building, it is about teamwork and moving on and moving forward and having the success, right? Now, I do, because I see things coming in successfully for you. You may have to learn a few new tricks of the trade, or something for somebody. I'm not sure what that means, but that came through. Where did it go, though? It's like they came in, told me, and left. Yeah, this tag team piece of shit. It's big fat liar. There's no clear. It's when you're in that energy, they cause confusion. They cause, they lie, they cheat, steal, backstab, whatever that may be for you, right? So, but this is about no clarity around the home or searching for it. But with the King of Wands down and this black warlock or witch vibe, I feel they're certainly not speaking truth, at the very least of it. But there's going to be a lot of possibilities because we have the Four of Wands and the Three of Cups here. Seven of Wands is you do have the power. You do have the advantage, my friends. Yeah, I like this. This is like having power. Somebody out there is powerful. That could be you. I'm hoping, because if you're the spiritual warrior, right on. But there's something coming. This Tower with the Watcher spirit broken. No fret. No fretting, my friends. Relax. I need a whole bunch. Strength reversed, yeah. Mastering your triggers is the big thing. For those of you who care and want to find out, and learn about how to um, master your triggers or learn how to work on them at all. The lady who helped me personally, I suggest her many times through my videos, Dr. Ramani. It's like ramen noodles with an I. She's on YouTube, she's on TikTok, Instagram. She's fantastic. She taught me, and still, actually, I should watch a few again just to keep up to date. But even how to handle the triggers, because, you know, that's my thing. And being a Scorpio, I'm water, so I'm very, very emotional and very, very deep, and all of that. And if people know how to trigger me from my emotions, that's the hardest part for me. So maybe it's different for you. I don't know, but she teaches you how to recognize these things so you can be mindful to work on them, right? But people may be also a little scared of these people as well, you know. Excuse me. They might be, putting the fear tactics out there as well. Yeah, Six of Cups again. Ding, 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 ding. Mm-hmm. Two of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, it's like you really just want a protection. Again, it's just saying that you've been looking. You've been looking, and look, two Wheels of Fortune. Ding, 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 ding. This is good, I think. I feel like in a big way. Well, I said I think because it may not be in the way you expect it. Because remember, when things are going round, right, and it doesn't work in your favor, say, then there was a reason for that. They averted you from something, right? So, yeah, we know this, put it in the back of our minds kind of thing, but this wheel is turning in your favor, right? This is luck, I feel. Psychic gifts, success, optimistic, inspired right over this. And Three of Coins. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles down. It's going to change. Things are going to change. If somebody's missing their kids or something, or one of their children, it's going to change. It's fated. It's divine. It's divinely timed. And something's going to be fated. Okay, there's going to be a fated event in the next few weeks for a lot of you, or whatever your timelines, how it works. So how you respond to that fated moment is going to point you in the direction of your destiny. So not being triggered here, there is divine timing. You will be protected. But get your warrior side ready, kind of thing. Do your research. Look into it. Second guess things. Second guess me. I want you to until you know what I'm saying. King of Swords down. Yeah, this is a ruthless fucking tyrant. I'm telling you. Ding, 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 ding. Through the family. Yeah. I don't know. Somebody's mother, father, grandma, grandpa. Could be an old partner in crime. I'm not sure. This is being the teacher, the wise one, over these energies of wanting your spirit broken. You got it. This shit is real, people. They have, people out there. These are the times. It's getting fucking wicked on the streets. People are ruthless. People are freaking out and losing it. So people need to stay vigilant and aware and grounded, right? You're not as weak as you think you are. Remember that mustard seed inside you. That was a really good analogy one of my watchers told me on my video yesterday. She's like, yeah, it's like a mustard seed. I'm like, I love that. I'm going to use that. This is about letting go. On the other hand, somebody's very superficial and fake, and like something was a complete facade. Did you feel like something was completely not what you expected? or something like that. Grand Rising, Australia. Wow. Wow. Welcome. Wow. That's literally on the other side of the world to me because I'm in New England. And up in the northern part of New England, even. I'm not far from Canada, to be honest. I think it's, I don't know. It's not far. Two more. 3 of Wands. Yeah, you're looking ahead. You're tired, but you're not taking me down. Your harvest is coming in. Know it. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework, but know it. You're docking, see? You're docking. Or wait, let me see this. No, you're at the dock. The boat's coming in. Yeah, Amazon. Amazon's here. They're bringing your packages. Uh-huh. You're not really short. You'll be all right. One more, please, and we can move on. What else for Gemini? Ace of Cups down. I don't know. I feel in a way there's a lot of love there in that cup down, you know? So 5 of Swords, cruelty, change. I think it's for the better. It's not going to seem it right away, maybe, right? Or there's no love here kind of energy. Maybe that's a better way to say. No love here. Things are changing. Things are happening. Psychic gifts are involved. Somebody's powerful. They have protection that they don't see, but it's there. It's coming. Divine timing is afoot. Everything I talked about in these cards has to do with somebody that's power hungry, maybe micromanaging, maybe, or even in an abuse of power kind of way, right? The Emperor has abused their power or their whatever, possibly. 4s are about foundations, right? So it has to, and with the 10 of Cups and Pentacles and everything else, it's definitely the foundations of the family, you know, unfortunately. But somebody here is the powerful one. Somebody here is the sensitive. Somebody here is the psychic medium. All right, we're going to change it. I'm going to use my familiar deck. The goat. No shit. Don't forget to flip and flop your energies and genders should you need to. I can't believe the fucking goat came out. No kidding. Potency. Hello there. I thought I might find you down here. What you need is a real push to get you unstuck and out of this rut. Let me oblige. I may be a stubborn old thing, but I'm not one to shy away from a little head-butting. I have got all the guts, all the balls, horns, drive, and power to get you moving again. Be it physical, emotional, or spiritually, take a good sniff. I'm in the air all around you. Stamp on the ground and I'm under your feet. Now look behind you. I am at your back. So potent is my power that you must be very clear now of your intent. Use it for the greater good, for an outcome that is beneficial, not detrimental or vengeful. I do not judge, though many judge me, but abuse my gift and you will be the one left to clear up the mess. So if you are truly ready to take things up a notch, I am here. All you have to do is ask. So there's a side note here. A once-in-a-lifetime offer is made. Before undertaking a major decision, be very clear of your intention and transparent in your actions. A deception is about to be discovered. Now is not the time for white lies or any lies. I feel like that's pretty damn powerful for somebody after what we had just talked about. This is my wisdom oracle. And we'll see what comes out. Oops. Maven, balance. Something about harvest maybe, or fall. Okay. But balancing, yeah, we had the Two of Pentacles, balancing, nurturing, healing, grounding, all of it. Yeah, very important times here for you. All right, check it out. At this time of acknowledgement of, at this time of acknowledgement of the fruit harvest, you are reminded that you too are part of nature. Therefore, it is harvest time for you as well. See? I like it. What seeds did you plant in your life this year? Have they come to fruition? What do you need to bring in or release in order to move forward? Maven asks you to reach out in your very own storehouse to seek balance within. If you're feeling restless, emotional, or out of sorts, then call upon Maven to restore the balance in your life. Work with all the elementals in ritual and magic and equal measure, and honor each equally on your altar for a time until you find a healthy balance in all things. Embrace any aspects of the self which are devoid of light and eliminate only that which does not serve you with gratitude and lessons learned. Once balance is achieved, rest and enjoy the fruits of your personal harvest. Reflect upon the past. Upset or unhappiness is caused by an imbalance in your life. Eliminate anything or anyone who upsets the equilibrium. Embrace and get to fully know your shadow side. Hold on only to the lessons. Seize the fruits of your labor. This is a big time for you. This is a big time coming in for you, Gemini. Some of you, this is huge. Not, it's like I said, it is going to depend on everybody, but for some of you, this is huge. Nice. Nice. Something. Show me. What else, Spirit? The Sun. I love it. It's Trump. It's like popularity, good relationships. Could be exposure and illumination with the Tower card here. You know, the bigness, the vastness. But the Sun is the Sun. I like it. Congratulations. Jack of Spades. Yep. You have a lot of friends or a lot of support systems, maybe. You have a following. Is somebody online? Yeah, it could be. I have the Star card. Somebody could be a creator, or maybe you're a public speaker, but you have a following. A lot of people really believe in you. Yeah, there's a surprise coming. Lightning denotes surprise. I think in this way, it may be a good one. I'm feeling it. There is something divinely timed coming up, but so it's going to be very important for you to be grounded because it is going to shape your destiny. The money safe indicates riches. If it's shut towards the person, it denotes loss. Okay. Well, it's not. So there could be some money coming in for you, or maybe this is what it's about. It's kind of like half and half. One door's open, one's closed. I'm not sure. Maybe something will be made fair. I don't know how that's going to be. But whatever, it has to do with some money coming in. One more. We can move on. Thank you. 10 of clubs. Yeah, this is the Tower times 2. Ding, 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 ding. Told you. This is huge. You have 2 wheels of fortune, 2 towers. You know, whatever this is huge. Wow. I don't know if I've ever had a reading like this before. What else? I guess I'll give you my rune. Oh, I wanted to give you a forest elf oracle. I like this oracle. I like it. Hopefully you do too. The whispering leaves. Listening to the secret of nature's wisdom. The secret of nature's wisdom. The oak trees standing tall and strong through all the storms, how they change through the seasons. Winter with the rebirth. There's a lot here for you in here. A lot. All right, I'll give you a rune and close this out. Where'd it go? I could have sworn one fell out. Maybe not. There it is. Ritual of Fire. Alrighty. This is the back. That's what it looks like. And it says, runes of power with candles in flame in sacred fire. I make wisdom your name. Runes of power with candles and flame in sacred fire. I make wisdom your name. There's a side note here. Carry opal or amber for inspiration and shamanic journeying. I'll read a card for you, Dina. Grand Rising. Grand Rising. Hello. Yes, everything is energy. Everyone. Thank you, lady. Well, you know, sometimes it's not always what I want to say, you know. I'll give you a card, Dina, if you're still here. Can you let me know that you're still here before I close this out? Yeah. Oh, good. Good. Welcome. Welcome. Rezia Begum. I know who you are. Are you under a different name? Are you from India? Hi. Thank you. Okay, so hold on, I'll get it. All right, we'll use this deck. All right, I don't know if Rezia is still here. Oh, yes, you are. Okay, does he love you? You want to know if he loves you? You feel like he loves you? You have to ask. Spirit? Yeah, sunshine, I'll get to you in a minute. Hi. Hi. Lady, do I feel from your energy? I feel a really loving soul. I feel like you're very... Are you a water sign, or are you just really... I feel like... I don't know. I'm not sure. It's hard to do it over the internet for me. I'm not... You know, I'm still coming into my gifts as well. You know? I only talk about what I've learned already, but I actually have a long way to go, you know? 6 of fire down. Where was that other one? So I had Adelita of water. Yeah, there's that deep emotion I was feeling. That's funny. Intuitive, psychic, dreamy. I like it. 6 of earth down. One more. And the Haya of earth. I think you need to make your boundaries and restrictions. I don't know if maybe they don't like your psychic gifts or your intuition or your sensitivity or whatever that is. Hold on, I just dropped them all. But the boundaries and restrictions here with the linden wood, that's very pliable, I think, you know, because the Six of Pentacles reversed, you know, they may be very scared too. I'm kind of getting like they're scared to love kind of thing. But that's what I got. If you would like a personal, hit me up down below in my description. Hit me up in my email and we'll make it happen, Captain. All right. Sunshine. Yeah, they don't believe I saw that in the cards. Sunshine. Where are you? There you are. Sunshine, are you still in the house? If not, I'm out. You're very welcome, hon. I wish you luck, of course. All right, I guess Sunshine tapped out. Anywho, my friends, be cool, be kind, be patient, and just be a good human. Till we meet again.